Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to our full ship tour here on board Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. We're going to start here down here on deck number 3, work our way all the way up to deck number 17. Deck number 2 is below us. It is the medical center and it is the gangways, but the regular passenger accessible areas all do begin here on deck 3. So that's where we're going to start. We are here at the map on deck number 3 to show where everything is located on deck number 3. And it's just going to be the conference center, cabins, and of course the main dining room. This here will also be the main elevators. They have 2 sets of these, one on starboard, one on port, so one on each side of the ship. And they have a set of elevators both forward and aft. Deck 3 aft, we have the American Icon Grill, one of the main dining rooms here on board the ship. And of course, we also have the aft elevator. But here in the main dining room, they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we have an example of the breakfast menu they're going to be serving this morning. Now we are up here on deck number 4, and deck number 4 is going to contain main dining room number 4, the casino, Studio B, the attic, the Diamond Club, the non-smoking casino, and the Royal Caribbean Theater. So we'll start off aft here at the Grande Restaurant, another one of the main dining rooms here on board the ship. Come inside and take a look. Come in and see this beautiful dining room. Each floor is a dining room. There is one up on deck number 5. Beautiful chandelier. And of course, down on deck number 3 as well. And these are going to be your main dining rooms here on board Harmony of the Seas. Now we are going to move forward and head into Casino Royale. Now we head into the Casino Royale to be the main casino here on the ship. Now on the left side of the ship, as we are heading forward, the left side is the non-smoking and the right side is the smoking. Let's do a quick walkthrough. Of course, you have all of your slot machines going down both sides. You do have your casino bar. Got a seating area here to watch some sports. You have all of your table games. For those that feel the need, this is of course where you can find buffaloes. More table games. And then there's an exit over in this direction and an exit that takes you out over here to where Studio B is. You have your high rollers section up through here. And this is going to be the casino down here on deck number 4. Exiting the casino will bring you into Park West, the art gallery location here on board the ship. They have their office back here. And of course, all the paintings along the wall. I know I always get asked the question, where are all the people? Where is everybody? We film these tour videos really early in the morning. That way you can see all of the ship, where it's not crowded. We can just kind of take our time and enjoy and look. And that brings us forward here on deck number 4. Of course, you have Studio B, which is the ice rink here on board the ship. There's also another hallway you can go up right there. It does take you back to the casino. But let's take a quick look inside Studio B. So get some more footage of the coming out of Studio B. We have the attic to do different shows and activities here in the attic. But we'll head inside here and take a quick look. This is the attic in here. Does have bar service and plenty of seating. Now, right across from the attic is going to be the Crown Lounge for those diamond and above loyalty level here on board the ship. They do have their private lounge down here on deck 4. A little hard to see in there, but that's going to be that space right there. And next to the Diamond Lounge is going to be the Casino Royale. Now, this is the non-smoking casino annex here on board the ship. And in here they have slot machines and table games. And I said this right here is all the non-smoking casino on board. And exiting out of the casino, we have a very interesting leg statue here. You can almost always find unique artwork on board a cruise ship. This one's just all legs. And then finally here on deck 4, you have the Royal Theater. Upstairs is deck number 5. And we'll come in here and take a look at the main theater. Right. It does have 3 levels. You have your floor level, your middle balcony, and your upper balcony. And of course, this is where you will see all of your production shows will be here in the main theater. Next, we will be heading up to deck number 5. Okay, we are now up on deck number 5 forward, so we have the Royal Theater, we do have the Royal Promenade, and we also have the upper level of the main dining room here on deck number 5. And we are forward here at the upper level of the Royal Theater. You can see the 2 staircases where they come up here. And a view from the upper level of the Royal Theater. Now, exiting out of the Royal Theater, on both sides of the ship, you do have access outside to the promenade area. We'll go ahead and head out there, but you can get out on either side of the ship. And this is going to be the jogging track around the ship. Does go all the way around. Let you know if you're going the wrong way. This jogging track goes all the way around the ship. You can also see the lifeboats and the tenders here on either side. It is pretty obstructed view along here. No seating, anything like that, just the jogging track. So we are moving towards the rear of the ship here on deck number 5. And we are heading into the Royal Promenade. Plenty of places to sit. There is an ATM if needed. And right here on our right, this is going to be on air. There is a bar in here, plenty of seating. They do a lot of trivia, shows, they do karaoke in here. But this is going to be the on air. And straight across from on air is going to be Boleros. And here they do have live music. They also do trivias, arts and crafts, and different activities throughout the day. Outside of Boleros, they do have additional stairs if you want to head back down to deck number 4. All right, here in the center, they do have the Shore Excursions desk. You can come and check, have questions on shore excursions, book any last minute shore excursions, is all done here. You do have a giant moving artwork. And that's right here in the center of the Royal Promenade. It is a face when it all comes together, but it does continuously move. All right, continue to move aft. You do have your shopping here, your Solera. Shopping here in the center. You'll have shopping on both sides of the ship. Right up the center. Back here to your port merchant store. This is your duty-free store for alcohol and cigarettes. And directly across from that, you will have Sorrento's Pizza. Now here in Sorrento's Pizza is also the 2 Coca-Cola freestyle machines located here on deck 5. So if you do have the soda package, this is where you would bring your cups down here on deck 5. Plenty of seating areas to enjoy your pizza and to people watch here in the Royal Promenade. All right, now right across from Sorrento's is the Boot and Bonnet. It's going to be the pub here on board the ship. Now it is a little bit dark in here this morning. We'll take a quick peek. This is going to be your pub This is going to be your pub bar here on deck 5. Right then, next to that, you do have the collection. Another shopping opportunity here on the ship. And right next to that is going to be Cafe Promenade. This is where you come and get your coffee and your specialty coffee if you have the coffee card here on board the ship. You got here at Cafe Promenade. And of course, no Royal Caribbean ship is complete without a car in the promenade. Okay, located right across from Cafe Promenade, or the Promenade Cafe, is going to be the next cruise office. If you want to book your next Royal Caribbean cruise while on board, this is where you will come for that. You have stairs that lead up to deck number 6. And here in the center, you have the Rising Tides bar. This bar does move between here and deck number 8. It goes up, and then it comes back down. You have the luxury watch store. And next to the luxury watch store, you do have the Bionic bar. And this is where you come if you want to have a robot make you a beverage. Once this is open, there'll be a tablet here on the table. Tablet's up on the bar area. You pick your drink. You'll see it appear on the wall when it's your turn. And these two guys right here, well, they will make that beverage for you. With additional stairs up to deck number 6. Now over here you do have, this is the guest service desk. you have any questions, concerns, anything you need to address with guest services, this will be the spot that you will come and do that. And then next to it, we have the fine jewelry store. Then you have the Voom fastest internet at sea desk. So if you have any internet questions, you'll come right here near the forward, right here near the aft elevators. And then on this side over here, you have the port and shopping desk for questions about ports and shopping. And all that is right here between the Bionic bar, the stairwell, and the fine jewelry store. All right, we're going to continue to move aft here between the elevator banks. So we have elevators on both sides. And we have the upper level of the main dining room, which is called the Silk. And you also have additional access on both sides out to the jogging area. And then you have the main dining room Silk. Each dining room is decorated just a little bit different. We are now on deck number 6. We have the boardwalk, the schooner bar, the focus photo gallery, and of course the Vitality at Sea Spa and Fitness Center. So starting on deck number 6, we have the focus photo gallery. On the right, this is where you can come purchase camera equipment, photo frames, look at the pictures the ship's photographers have taken while you are on board the ship. That'll all be here at the focus photo gallery. You do have additional stairs we saw down on deck 5 to go back down to deck 5. A view of the Rising Tides bar. You have the Crown and Anchor loyalty desk located right next to the schooner bar. So here in the schooner bar, of course, you have your piano, schooner bar is your piano bar. They also do different trivia activities. It's also a good place to come and people watch. Next, we are going to head aft towards the rear of the ship. We're going to head outside onto the boardwalk. First up, we have a Zoltar machine. If you wish to make yourself big. You have your Starbucks coffee location. You have your carousel. And you have the Boardwalk Hot Dog House, or Dog House if you have interest in a hot dog. Get that down here on the boardwalk. You have the Design District, is another shopping opportunity. There is an arcade, a small arcade out here. It has claw machines, some skee ball, small area. Right across from that, you do have the Fun Shop. Now, this is going to be your branded logo store to get all of your Royal Caribbean merchandise. And it's located right next to the Starbucks coffee. But this is where you come to get your ship models, your magnets, your t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. All of that is here. Okay. Now, across from that, you do have your Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets is an upcharge, but this is going to be your hamburgers, fries, onion rings, and of course your milkshakes are all here at Johnny Rockets. And right across from Johnny Rockets is going to be Spore. Spore is a Mexican restaurant here on board the ship. It is a specialty restaurant, so of course it does have a charge and is open for both lunch and dinner. And this is where the Abyss water slide exits out from all the way up there. It comes all the way down, and the Abyss sends you out right here. And at the very back here on deck number 6, you do have the Aqua Theater. This is where your aqua shows will take place. And they dive from all the way up there down into that very small amount of water down there. This is the Aqua Theater. And of course, you do also have your rock climbing walls. You have one on both sides of the ship. And one right there. Now we are going to head back forward here on deck 6 and head up to the Vitality and head forward to the spa and fitness center area. Deck 6-4 is going to be the Vitality scene. This is the spa and the fitness center. Hair done. You get your IV treatments. All the way around, and they do have the fitness center back this way. is the fitness center. Right ahead of the fitness center. Back up towards the entrance. Of course, you have the customer service desk if you need anything. Down over this way will be spa services. Right down in this area here. Italian spa here on Harmony of the Seas. We are now up on deck 8. Deck 8 is going to include Dazzles as well as the Central Park here on board the ship. Now, deck 7 was pure passenger cabins, so we went from deck 6 up to deck number 8. So we'll start off here on deck number 8 aft into Dazzles. And Dazzles, they have live music. They do the silent discos. This is a 2-story venue overlooking the boardwalk. We are heading into the Central Park area here on deck 8, and this is going to have a lot of live plants and specialty restaurants and other things in here. Around this way, on this side over here, you have the 150 Central Park. That is one of the specialty restaurants on board the ship. Right here is where the Rising Tides bar does come up to. You can get on and off from it here, as well as down on deck number 5. And right here on the other side, you have the Chops Grill specialty restaurant. It's here. There's several walkways and paths you can take through. Lots of places to sit. That's your Chops Grill. You have your Trellis Bar. This little particular area here, like a green shaded walkway that you can come through. And it does have a nice little spot to sit back here, and it looks down way down there into deck number 5. You have Jamie's Italian restaurant, another one of these specialty restaurants here on board the ship. And they do even provide umbrellas if it's raining and you want to walk in Central Park. They do have umbrellas there for everybody to use. We are now up on deck 12. Now deck number 9, 10, and 11 were all staterooms on board the ship. Now deck 12 is also staterooms with the exception of the entrance into Wonderland Specialty Restaurant. So deck 12 aft will be Wonderland Imaginative Cuisine. And it is a specialty restaurant here on board the ship.
Good evening and welcome to my home. So are you ready to be adventurous in Open Monday? Yep. Okay, so the first magical experience is the magical boat. Nature journey.
Now up on deck number 14. Now deck number 14 is mostly cabins, but it does have a card room, and Adventure Ocean is on deck 14. Now there is no deck number 13 on the ship, so we did skip from 12 to 14. So deck 14, the aft elevators, you have 7 Hearts, which is the card and game room here on the ship. And it does have books, table seating, I said games. It's a quiet space to come in and said hang out, play, read. It does also have the internet cafe in here as well. And some additional books on this side. So a nice quiet space to hang out if you just want to play some cards, a game. Some of the tables already have the boards preset into them. And this is located on deck 14 at the aft elevators. Here on deck 14. Now we're on deck 14 forward, and you have Adventure Ocean Kids Club here on the ship. Come in and take a quick peek. This is the kids area, and the kids club's back in here. Of course, it goes around to the right and around to the left. You got the Adventure Ocean Theater. Now we're not going to go in there because of course there are kids in there. But this is the kids clubs here on deck 14 forward. And now we are up on deck 15. We have the solarium, the pool areas, the sports courts. This is the main Lido deck. So we are on deck 15 forward, going to head outside. Of course, we have one of the hot tubs. Looking out over the side of the ship. We're going to head into the adults only solarium. You have the Solarium Bistro restaurant. It serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this also happens to be the location for the chef's table. So if you book the chef's table, it will be there in the Solarium Bistro. Now the Solarium does cover 3 different decks. It's on deck 15, 16, and a little bit down on deck number 14. Can't come down the stairs. See the lower section here that's technically on deck 14. is a hot tub down here. Not looking in the best of shape. You do have seating all along the windows. And we move over on the left side here on deck 14, the lowest part of the adult solarium. You can actually go outside, and this will put you directly over the bridge. Come outside and great morning sunrise views. And does have the unique feature, one little part here that sticks out. It has a clear floor you can see straight down. From up here you can also see the helipad area. Now that on this particular ship is a crew only area, and you can see part of the bridge down there. Heading back inside, you do have access into deck 14 there, and we're going to head back up. Back up here on deck 15. Now there are two hot tubs here on deck 15, one on this side and one over there, and of course stairs up to deck 16. Now above that is deck 17, and that is a suite only area, so you have to be staying in a suite to access that area. And you have a towel station. Alright. We have a second hot tub right outside of the adults only area. It does have TVs up above it. We have access back into the forward elevators. You have the exit for the perfect storm water slides on board, as well as the entrance to them is here. And on the other side, you have another water slide. Okay. This part of deck 15 overlooks the Central Park area down there on deck 8. Your water slide exits here. One of the hot tubs. And on this side, you do have the family pool area. Plenty of seating. Okay. Making our way aft. You do have life jackets over there available for small children. A second hot tub on this side of the pool deck. Another towel station there. And you have your pool bar, or one of your pool bars right here. Okay, now on this side of the ship, which is the right side of the ship, I'm sorry, the left side of the ship, because we are heading backwards, are heading aft. This is going to be the one and only smoking area, other than the casino when you're playing on board the ship. You have your smoking area on this side. Right by your pool bar. And then we come to another hot tub, and then we have another pool area. This is going to be the sports pool. All the way back and around for the sports pool area. Continuing aft, we have the Patty 5-star Dive Center. And you can take diving lessons here on board the ship. Some signs to let you know where you are. Another entrance there into the aft elevators, and we'll come back to that particular area, but we're going to continue to move aft. After you do have the miniature golf course. Here. You have the ping pong area. Now this section overlooks the boardwalk. But you have your zip line. Starts over there, comes and finishes right here. And overlooks the boardwalk area there. Okay. Okay, to come around to more of the miniature golf course. Harmony Dunes.
Aquí creo que las 7.
Alright, now we are at the very aft of the ship. Now technically this is deck 17 because we did come up, but you have one of the two flow riders. You can see the Windjammer Cafe and then the suite above that. You have the entrance into the Abyss dry slide that goes down to deck number 6. And views of the aft of the ship. Now right directly across from the Abyss, you have the Wipeout bar. And coming around, you have your second flow rider. The entrance into the zip line. You have your sports court where they will play basketball, soccer, pickleball, all played on this court here. You have some additional ping pong tables. Now they are nice. They are enclosed in glass, which means the wind doesn't mess with your ping pong ball as much as it would in other locations. Okay. Over here you have Fuel, which is one of the teen clubs here on board the ship. It comes all the way down and around and has some additional outside seating as well. Moving forward on the other side, you have your Coca-Cola freestyle machine here on deck 15. And you also have Small Bites or Mini Bite. It's one of the complimentary restaurants here on board the ship. And here you get like tacos, nachos, quick service Mexican style food. This is the location of the soft serve ice cream. Not open right now, but it is crew served and there's one on both sides. And we're going to head inside here at the aft elevators. So here's a quick sports court map of the area. The 2 flow riders, the sports court, the dunes, table tennis, mini bites, the room fuel, and the arcade. There is a little shop up here, Breeze by the pool, where you can get a couple little items. They have some snacks in there, hats, shirts, things like that in here, sunglasses. And then right across from that, you have the arcade. Right, so this is going to be the arcade on the ship. They have some different games. Of course, all of this does cost extra. All right, we're going to head out of the arcade. We're going to head across. You have your aft elevators and the ship model here of Harmony of the Seas. And the entrance side here to the living room. And you can see inside there. It's kind of a hangout spot with chairs. It's got TVs, game stations, things like that in there. Okay, we are back outside. And we are heading forward towards the kids splash area. So first you have the baby splash pool. Then a bigger area for the bigger kids play. There is another hot tub over on this side, as well as another pool bar. Good morning. All right. more life jackets for the little ones. Another towel station, the lifeguard station. Over here in the center is a small stage. This is where they do the sail away party and where the cruise director will come out and they'll do activities right in that area there. Okay. We have another hot tub. And then we have the beach pool area. So this one's very sloped in. A lot of the chairs are directly in the water. Morning. And finally another hot tub. So lots of hot tubs on board. Check about around the second water slide. Yeah, the exit to the water slide right there. And that brings us back around to the entrance where we started, into the adults only solarium. Now we are up on deck 16. So we have the Windjammer Marketplace, the solarium, and plenty of open deck areas. You're heading into the solarium. It's going to be up on deck 16. You have the solarium bar. Morning. More seating here in the solarium. Down to deck 15. More seating area. All right, we are heading aft on deck 16. Here on deck 16, you can see deck 17. That is the another suite area, but you can't see where the water slides start up there. Now they do have these around here on deck 16. This is number 10. These you do have to pay for. These do cost extra. These can't be rented here on board the ship. We have them located all around up here on deck number 16. Here is another one. And then from deck 16, you can also seat down onto the pool area, the beach pool area here on deck 15. Continues to come around towards the aft. Additional sections there on deck 17. That's where your coastal kitchen, and that's a suite access area up there. And then you can overlook, you have the baby splash area. and the bigger kids splash area and a hot tub. Then if you head inside, this will take you to the Windjammer buffet on board the ship. The entrance into the Windjammer. Alright, as you come into the Windjammer, of course you have coffee. You have the Windjammer bar. Then you have the different serving stations. So you have your cold serving station with your fruit, your deli, your hot dishes. On this side, you got like your bread, your pancakes. But you got the different stations up on this side. Since it is breakfast, of course, you can get cereal. And they have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine up here for those that have the drink package. And you continue to work your way towards the rear. More seating. You can get your mimosas and Bloody Marys, your fruit and your milk, your pastry station, and of course here in the rear is the omelet station since it is breakfast, but it does overlook the back of the ship. This is the Windjammer buffet. Out on the other side of the ship, overlooking the pool area from the other side. More of the rentable day beds, as well as the mast bar up here on deck 16. And it continues forward back to the adult solarium. One additional look at the pool area.